Hello everyone and welcome to episode 18 of Marvel's Midnight Suns. We're going to be jumping right back in where we left off, which I believe we had just done one of the Venom story missions. That means that we'll most likely be finishing up our... Oh, did we do the emo kids? Was that the last thing that we had done? I think it was. So we might take a quick walk around. Oh, you know what? Sorry, it's all coming back to me now. Just to be on the safe side, what I want to do is we're actually going to do a load of, I think it's the last autosave. Yeah, because every once in a while it doesn't like reload all the dialogue options and stuff, and this is just sort of like a fail safe to try to make sure that we get whatever the content is. But I did see up there that it's going to be shop class tonight, so yeah, we're not headed straight to sleep. And hello to Maxine, who is also hopefully not heading straight to sleep. Maxine, I hope you've had a nice Monday. Oh boy, yeah, it's gonna be one of those days, everybody. So we can talk to Peter, talk to Tony, and join a hangout, which we would like to do in more or less that order. Right, okay, let's talk to Peter first.
Hey, you mind checking in with Eddie? Whatever happened with Mephisto has him especially bummed.
Why not talk to him yourself?
Because I want him to cheer up?
Of course. I will speak with him.
Thanks. Oh, and don't tell him I asked. Wouldn't want to spoil his mood any further.
Did something happen Oh,
I know you're busy.
When he said Eddie, for no particular reason, my head went to Ghost Rider. What's Robbie? Robbie is Ghost Rider. Okay, that makes way more sense.
You heading to shop class?
I might. Swing on by.
So is that a yes, or...?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Her voice sounded different there, didn't it? And Maxine is confirming she can stay up for a little while longer. Who? What is this? Hold on. Oh, we can go to those standing stones. Yeah, we've got some chests to open. Where is it? Oh, Eddie. Wow, Eddie's all the way out here. Okay. I mean, I probably want to check on Eddie before we do shop class. Let me just take a quick walk around here. As I recall, like, we didn't look for glimmers. We might have to pet Charlie.
I think that was our best work. Everyone did their part. I'm ready to call it a night. How about you?
No. Done? What do you mean done?
Give me a minute.
You got it.
Is he talking like it's the end of shop class, or what was that about? That was weird. Hello to Jab! Jab, we only just started the episode. We're picking up right where we left off, which at the moment is feeling a little disoriented in terms of we're gonna go to shop class. I'm gonna go, let's go check on Eddie. Let's see if we can do these things in something approximating a rational order. And I am headed in the wrong direction. I mean, not really, because I'm going to grab this purple glimmer, but... Oh, and this one. I wonder, if you don't pick these up, do they expire? Oh, definitely not getting that. I've always assumed that if you don't pick them up by the end of the day, they will vanish. But for all I know, maybe they hang out until you do pick them up. And if you wait long enough, you'll just have dozens of little colored balls of reward all over the place. And yes, I'm going to run this because we're going to be doing some fast traveling to pick up all the chests. And I figured this would be a good opportunity to just see if there's any stuff for us to pick up along this path. Like that, which is very rare. I'm very glad that we found it.
You seem frustrated. If you need to vent, I could hold the punching bag while you hit it.
Nah, I can't take everything out on Peter.
That is not what I...
Yeah, I know what you meant. Sorry, Hunter. Didn't mean to bite your head off. Honestly, I feel like I'm the one who's getting used as a punching bag right now.
Mephisto is getting to you?
Ha, for starters. Don't forget about Lilith. And with these vampires, feels like everyone's forming a line.
That is a lot.
Your mother controlled me. She took away my free will. Now Mephisto has me under his thumb. I'm tired of being someone's puppet.
You are angry, and you should be. Channel it. Use it to fuel the battles ahead.
Yeah, I got no shortage of fuel, so don't worry. But I get your point. My symbiote is a great companion, but makes it hard for me to think straight when I get worked up. You know, I always thought of myself as the lethal protector. I can be the bad guy if it means protecting the innocent, but Mephisto has me all twisted up. It makes me think I can't even do that.
Sounds like the only thing left to do is teach Mephisto not to mess with the Midnight Suns.
All right. I can get on board with that. You know, I was actually thinking about that already. You ever heard of the legendary spear of Perseus? And not the fabled hero who beheaded Medusa, but the real-life Macedonian king. A book in the library says he possessed a god-forged spear that made him invincible. Something like that might kill Mephisto.
Yeah, what happened to Perseus, though?
If Perseus was invincible, what happened to him?
Oh, his territory was eventually conquered by the Romans. But I'm sure that's only because the spear had been stolen before then.
You really believe a blade like this still exists?
Well, yeah, it's indestructible. It's gotta be somewhere.
You should speak to Caretaker or Dr. Strange. I am sure they could offer details about the spear you would find enlightening.
Are you saying that I can't trust my own sources? Those party poopers would just tell me that chasing after the spear is a fool's errand. But, okay, I see what you're getting at. I'm taking the screwball approach to things like I always do. But still, I have to do something. Give me some time to think. I want to make s'mores, but I ate all my chocolate on the way out here. Yeah, we've all been there, right?
I don't think I've ever had, like, I've probably mentioned this, like an actual s'more. I don't, like, have an objection to it. It sounds like it'd be really good. It seems like a lot of effort to go to get, like, some chocolate and marshmallow and graham cracker. That's all. It's probably worth the effort, but I don't know. Also, so I am not especially familiar with, like, Venom lore, right? But from the versions of Venom that I've sort of been exposed to in my life, I kind of feel like if Peter Parker, at almost any stage in their whole relationship, if Peter Parker were to say, all right, symbiote, come on back and let's do it, that the symbiote would drop Eddie Brock in a heartbeat and go back onto Peter. That Peter is a symbiote's Peter is the symbiote's, like, the thing that it's imprinted on, and it's why Venom sort of looks like a modeled, distorted, monstrous version of Spider-Man. That if Peter was willing to take the symbiote back and work with it, then the symbiote would be 100% on board. And that's coming up here because anytime I hear Eddie Brock say something to the effect of, oh, the symbiote is such a great partner, I'm like, bro, you're second choice, and you always will be, and you know you always will be. Like, I think that he's very much aware. Phoenix Flame. I'm not going to say no to it. It's not my preferred combat item because it requires you to take health off of one hero and put it onto another, but I'm sure there's a lot of opportunities, especially maybe on the higher difficulties, where that would really come in handy. Now, I could be wrong. You know, again, I'm only commenting on the versions of Venom that I've seen, which are probably not. Eddie Brock is the symbiote's silver medal. And hello to Marquack. Marquack, by the way, so I did have a chance to watch McMaster's Settlers stream that he'd done the other day, Settlers New Allies. Even McMaster cannot make that game look good. And I don't think that he was trying to either, but McMaster has this way of engaging with all variety of games that just, he has such an infectious enthusiasm for them, and that game, it just seems half finished. It seems like a really great art style and vibrant color palette and like really appealing graphics engine with nothing to do with it, or like way less than you want to do with it. I watched the whole thing because McMaster is a very engaging streamer, and I just my opinion on that game at the end of that presentation was right where it had started. No, I know that particular. Wait, what? Oh, I'm at max level arcane level. Look at that. I didn't even realize that down at the bottom right. Okay, that's pretty cool. I want to go this way. And I don't remember which other episode I sort of made this observation in, but Settlers' New Allies is coming out of the same development studio that did Anno 1800. That's not to say that they have a lot of individual human beings in common on their development team. I don't know if it's the same crew or if it's like a completely different team. I'm not sure how much like coordination or cross-pollination there would have been between them. All I know is that I had high expectations, or high hopes at least, for New Allies, and I haven't seen anything about it that makes it worth $20, much less the $60 that they're asking. Please, as you're listening to this, do accept it as the opinion of somebody who has not played it. Okay, I've already done this. Right, we lit that up. All right, I think I've got all the chests, yeah? Yes. Okay, so we want to do a hangout, and we also do want to do shop class. Let's do the hangout first, because we have every expectation that that will not preclude doing a shop class. And I want to look at probably with Eddie. Oh no, we already have a level up pending with Eddie. I'm not sure that I want to risk going that much higher than this until we do our friendship boost. Can we hang out with Wolverine? So who are my top three? Wolverine, Spider-Man, and oh, Deadpool. Yeah. Wolverine, Deadpool, Captain America. That's who I'd like to hang out with in sort of that order. I mean, probably actually Deadpool first if he's available, because I'm like right. And I don't have a level up waiting on Deadpool, right? Okay, just wanted to double check.
Mephisto is a force of pure malevolence. Ideally, our paths should never cross his again.
Did I mention I'm actually Canadian? Hello, governor. Wait, it's the wrong accent.
Maxine is asking, is the 75k bits badge new? I can say that we did not make any changes on that front, Maxine, so either it's something new added by Twitch or it is not new. Okay, I have absolutely no idea, like literally none, what Deadpool likes to do. He starred in a video game. Does that count? I'm going to say that Deadpool is meta enough that the fact that he had his own video game in real life is going to make him want to play video games in the video game that he's in. I don't actually know, but yeah, let's do this.
You look deep in thought. It is concerning.
Hey, answer this for me. What does commitment mean to you? Not marriage, although if you're asking, I do.
It is a promise to a person or position.
Oh, what a cute cookie-cutter answer.
It is true. I respect and honor my commitments until the end.
Yeesh, you make it sound so easy. This might come as a surprise to you, but I don't really mind commitment. Stability can be good.
But
And it's a big but, it's scary. I can handle just about anything, but when things get too good or too comfy.
I'm between run and sabotage is the thing. I'm trying to think of what Deadpool does most. I think he runs. Isn't that what he did with his previous employer?
you want to leave it all behind.
Like a dad who went to buy milk.
I think it is a normal instinct, but it should not be your dominant one.
You know I love a good dom, but it's not that easy. I know it's all in my head, but habits are hard to break.
Getting it out in the open is a good way to start tackling the issue.
And we both know I've got a lot of those.
Okay, so I know I've got something in here for... Oh, the dynamic debut of Deadpool. It's the beginning of the end for the New Mutants as Cable continues his reinvention of the squad into his own paramilitary force, but their numbers are dwindling and Richter is about to be the next one making his exit. Let's do it.
Oh, how did you know I love this thing?
Okay, so our conversation wasn't that good, but he loved the activity and he loved the legendary gift. So what is that, plus 18 points total? Oh, and we got a Taco Club common Abbey outfit. Well, let's definitely check that out. Oh, and I got a hoodie. Hold on. I want to look at my hoodie. If not for the fact that those were jeans, like they almost look like pajama bottoms. Like I feel like this is what Hunter might wear to bed. Again, minus the boots. I don't hate it, but I don't have a lot of gloss right now. I have to put this on in order to... Hi, please. Yeah, no, it's all the skulls all over it. Like, it feels really desperate for attention, that particular outfit. Maxine was saying that it is a Twitch badge that she hadn't seen before. She guesses it's not new, it's just one that you don't see that often. Okay, that is everything. What is new in my inventory? Trap... No, that's not new. Okay, there has got to be an easier way to find out whatever the thing is that's new that it's telling you about. And apparently there's not. Okay, so our last step is let's go to shop class with Tony. We've done the chest.
Let me get this straight. You made a deal with the devil, and you didn't let me look over the contracts first?
Okay, well, you weren't there because you're insufferable a lot of the time. Oh, what's this? Hold on, we need to talk to Doctor Strange. And...
Hey, boss.
Peter?
You talked to Eddie? How's he doing?
I don't know. Is he better than expected? I guess so.
He was upset at his ill treatment by Lilith and Mephisto, but he wants to do the right thing. I plan to support him.
That makes two of us.
He needs time to recover, but it seems he will be all right.
Sure, but how do I put this delicately? I'm concerned his emotions will get the better of him.
How so?
Well, Eddie was always an emotional tornado, but the symbiote doesn't help. It feeds off his emotions, enhances them.
Eddie's feelings are not his own?
Oh, they are, but they're amplified, sometimes to a dangerous degree. Take it from me, the symbiote can really wind your gears.
Eddie will have an easier time taming his impulses if he feels like part of the team.
You're right about that. I hope the rest of the team can be patient with him while he adjusts. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. If he stops acting like the Eddie I know, you'll be the first to hear it.
Okay, what the hell is this? I mean, the thing on the left is a big chunk of cheese, but what is that on the right? Is that just different? Is that like brie or something? Just a weird white cylinder of... I don't know. It doesn't look like a cake.
You heading to shop class?
I might.
Hold on, I want to hear the line again.
So is that a yes, or...?
Yeah. She sounds way different on that line. She's less formal, and it doesn't sound like she's pitched down as much.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Okay, let's go visit Charlie. I just want to make sure that we've pet her. And also get this glimmer. And also, where did Charlie go? Was I wrong? Was she not in the library? Oh, she moved. Yeah, she's in the common room now. She got up and moved. By the way, Jab, I don't know if you're near your system, but I did see, what was it?
On fire today,
Maybe not Hobbs Barrow, but the previous stream, when I'd asked about Shadow Warrior 3 and you had said that you were actually thinking about trying it out pretty soon, or at least when I looked back in the chat, that's what I had seen. So I just wanted to acknowledge that I feel like whatever episode that was, there was a lot going on, and I may not have kept up with it in the way that I'd intended, but I did see the response.
Doctor, are you familiar with the Spear of Perseus?
Hunter, please. I'm getting a bit old for children's fables, don't you think?
Okay, so it is just a story? The spear is not a real magical artifact?
No, far from it. In fact, the Spear of Perseus is really a misnomer.
What do you mean?
Well, the Spear of Perseus isn't a physical blade, it's a military tactic. Perseus used to arrange his soldiers into a spear-like formation on the battlefield. That ridiculous legend about a supernatural weapon came centuries later.
I see. I just talked to Eddie, and he is convinced the spear is real. He hopes to hunt it down to use it against Mephisto.
Oh, by the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I hope he enjoys chasing wild geese, because that is what he is about to do.
Doctor, knowing Eddie, I worry he might find something that he believes is actually magical.
Whatever he finds is all but guaranteed to be a chintzy replica, likely ripped from a museum gift shop.
I am sure Mephisto will enjoy using it as a back-scratcher.
Indeed. Let's hope Eddie gets bored with this tale before that happens.
Alternatively, you could go talk to him and say, look, Eddie, this Spear of Perseus, it's not going to be the thing. But what we can do is work together to find a better option. I wonder if the light side suit is also kind of lame. All right, is there anything else that we're doing before we go talk to shop class? No, we're ready to go. So pretty soon, hopefully, we're going to level up with both Eddie and... Did we actually hit a level with Deadpool? I wouldn't be surprised. 18 points is a lot. No, we've got, what is that, 7 more that we need to get.
Shop class is supposed to meet tonight.
So just the two of us?
Actually, when I asked Parker, he mentioned you stopped by. Said he could convince Robbie if I could get you to show.
I'm sure everyone has something to say.
Maybe. But I already said too much. I have to fix this.
This is self-aware.
We should not keep them waiting.
Time to face the music.
Oh, wow. Hold on. Jab responded.
So, what did you want?
A do-over? And to apologize for the last time.
It's a nice sentiment, but a do-over doesn't have much appeal for either of us.
Yeah, I don't understand why we should keep giving you chances.
You shouldn't. Not if you don't want to. But hear me out, okay? I've been the person in charge for years. When I'm stressed, I can steamroll people who never expected it, and certainly don't deserve it.
That's what assholes say. To justify their behavior so they can keep being assholes.
Half of the Avengers agree with you. Look, nothing I did was justified. I was a jerk. And I'm sorry.
Okay.
Look, when you take away all the trappings of ungodly wealth, I'm just a guy who likes to make things. None of my friends were into this stuff. I was the only kid who saw beauty in exhaust manifolds, who spent hours poring over the guts of a microprocessor. That's all I want here, to make things with friends. As long as that's still an option.
That's the whole idea behind this? Okay, here's how we make this work. Tony Stark, CEO, is banned from shop class.
But making things, Tony? The guy we're talking to right now? He can stay.
That's more than fair.
All right, I have been, and I'm sure they're gonna start talking here in a second. Can I move a couple steps away? Because okay, fine. I've been very, very desultory towards, no, that's not the right word. I misused that word. I've been very dismissive and impatient with Tony a lot of the time. Here, he's owning his shit and he's saying that he's sorry. I love the fact that he's doing that and that everybody's willing to give him a second chance and say, look, dude, this guy right here, this is the guy that we like to hang out with. Stop with the whole steamrollering over everybody that doesn't expect it and doesn't deserve it, and just be like a regular person, and we're all about it. I really like that scene, and I like the way that Tony approached them about it.
Glad that's over with. Feuding with Tony Stark is not an achievement I care to unlock. So, how about we make something new? We don't have much on this saber-tooth guy, but we know he's incredibly dangerous. He's also somewhat predictable.
In what way?
When it comes to a fight, he's extremely aggressive. Our ideas take advantage of that.
What have you cooked up?
The initial prototype uses a tailored pheromone to keep him away. It provokes an intense revulsion we hope will blunt his attacks.
Like a foul scent used to keep animals at bay.
Well put. Our other prototype is... well, we kept it simple. It's part sedative and part itching powder.
To trip him up with a thorn in his paw.
A very distracting thorn at that. I finally have a use for the components you handed me. I'm ready to put this together. How about you?
I am ready.
Oh, wait. Oh, no! I don't think that I might have lost the opportunity to talk to Robbie and Tony. Okay, before we go beyond this, Marquardt was saying that he wished that Hunter and Deadpool had been playing Untitled Goose Game. That would have been so funny, Marquardt, if the game that we're playing, instead of just being generic beeps and boops and pews, was like, honk, honk. I really would have liked that. Fox McCloud was saying hello to everybody, hello to Fox, and then Jab, this was what Jab had responded, he's not buying Shadow Warrior 3. He says, I'm not buying it. I had it pre-ordered, but after watching an early streamer play it, I canceled my order. Jab, so again, I am entirely unfamiliar with the franchise, but you've characterized the 3 different games as being like very different from one another. What was it about the third game? Like you knew it was going to be different. What was it about it being like, oh, I don't want this? Is it that the genre that it is, you realize I'm just not interested in it? Was it lacking a level of polish and, you know, maybe it just came off as like unfinished? Was it a poor execution overall on the genre of whatever it is, or was it something else? I'm just curious. And also, you don't have to answer. I'm just kind of curious about it. Patience. Oh, right. We've seen this before, but I don't think that we've had it before. Oh, hell yeah. Creed Repellent. Select a hero. They gain block equal to half their maximum health for free. Okay, not bad. Habanero Dart. Apply 2 vulnerable for free. I mean, I don't dislike either of these. But 2 vulnerable, I feel like, is more universally useful. Like, they gain block equal to half their maximum health. That's good for 1 turn if they're getting a lot of attacks. The Habanero Dart is good for 2 turns, and if it's not double damage, like 50% more damage, you do a lot more damage to that target. Too much running on walls and platforming, says Jab. In Shadow Warrior 3.
Look, I don't want to brag, but I think this is our best work. Yeah, I know, blah blah, teamwork, blah blah blah, but still, it's impressive what we can do when we all work together.
You know, I might stay for a bit more. I want to finish an adjustment to the Hell Ride. Let me know when you're ready to take off.
Give me a minute.
You got it.
All right, I think we missed some dialogue from before the thing, but whatever.
Parker's creative drive is amazing. Seeing how he tackles a problem gives me ideas of my own. And Robbie has the right intuition when it comes to putting these prototypes together. I thought he was being overcautious, but that's a crafter's care. Wish I'd seen it earlier.
Okay. I mean, I feel pretty good about how this whole thing turned out. Hopefully everybody can be friends at shop class now.
Let me know when you're ready to take off.
I am ready to go.
Hey, Robbie, you got a sec?
Sure.
About Salazar Steel. I couldn't remember any details about the Stark Technology Center, so I did some digging. 10 years ago, Oscorp and Stark Industries were in a good old-fashioned business war. Salazar Steel was a promising acquisition. When we realized Oscorp was angling in, we bought the plant from Mr. Salazar. What we didn't realize was how much of his finances were a mess. He poured his profits back into the plant. It was the only thing keeping the lights on. With the Oscorp thing, well, our stock couldn't afford to take the hit. We had to shut the plant down.
Then, what was the technology center?
A complete fiction. The only problem I saw from the boardroom was a dip in our stock from closing the plant. So I did the classic billionaire's trick of pitching a ridiculous idea that would take years to get off the ground. The stock rose. People celebrated my genius vision. And that was the last I thought of Salazar Steel. But I should have followed up. Ensured the people who lost their jobs found new ones. Robbie, I'm not the man I was 10 years ago. I'm glad you met me, and not him.
This doesn't make you look good.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I meant, you aren't trying to spin this. I respect that you shared this, warts and all.
Oh yeah, of course. You deserve to know what happened.
So, I'm going to tinker with the Hell Ride? You wanna give me a hand?
Sure. Tell me where you need me.
All right, so that's actually apparently the conclusion to something that Robbie had confronted Tony with earlier about Tony did a business deal in Robbie's neighborhood and bought out the steel plant and closed it down and fired everybody. And sort of like everybody wound up leaving and Robbie and his family didn't have the money to get out. I really like the fact that they followed up on that. It would have been nice if it was a more fully realized cutscene, but we still got the dialogue. Also, Jab was saying that apparently anything with a grappling hook is not for him. Fox McCloud was saying, Hunter, finding money in my pocket is magical. I don't got quintillions of dollars to fight Sabretooth, so I would use a super soaker filled with that skunk spray. I'm a goddamn genius. I feel like that might also defeat all of your allies, though. Fox. There were a couple nights, man, I don't remember if this was last summer or the summer before. There was some skunk in our neighborhood that on a couple nights got really pissed off at something, and it was awful. Like, oh my god. It's so repellent. If you haven't had skunk smell, and it's like, it wasn't even like in our yard. It was like elsewhere in the neighborhood. You could smell it everywhere in the whole neighborhood. Hopefully Animal Control got that guy out. Okay, hold on. We have a super link message. Hey Hunter, it's hard to remember how we operated before you showed up. Oh, we as in he and Venom. He and the symbiote. I'm still getting used to things around here. You got time to chat? Yes, we do.
Did you tire of listening to Doctor Strange's stories? The ones where multi-tentacled old ones feasted on cavemen?
Nah, actually that sounds up my alley. I just needed some fresh air. Plus, Robbie likes to crank the volume on his video games, and I don't like loud noises.
Right. Your, costume is sensitive to powerful sonics.
You know, it's funny. My other has protected me from so many things over the years. Sometimes pushes away more than just bullets.
Maybe it is the teeth?
Of course it's the teeth. But they're useful. I've chewed my way out of a number of sticky situations.
They must be a pain to brush.
I have acidic saliva, which instantly kills most bacteria. Gingivitis doesn't stand a chance.
So your other's appearance is functional, but is it necessary?
Maybe not. I'm not the only person who bonded with my symbiote. The suit often changes appearance with each new host.
Have you ever considered adopting a new look?
I could probably change my appearance, but the truth is, I like being intimidating. It makes me feel powerful.
I am learning that the man behind the mask is less intimidating.
It sounds a bit like an after-school special, but thanks, Hunter. Just don't tell Parker. Or, actually, don't tell anyone.
You and your symbiote have an interesting relationship.
It's simultaneously the strangest relationship I've ever had, as well as the most comforting. Thanks for talking about it, Hunter. I don't think everyone inside would take the time to understand how I tick.
And hello to Grumpy. So Venom Hangout rewards unlocked. I actually don't know what that means, but we've hit level 8 teamwork friendship, I think. That's not maximum teamwork friendship, is it? I would assume max would be at least 10.
Someone is griefing me, Hunter.
We must fight this head on.
Thank you. Peter said to just let it go, but it happens every friggin' game. I team up with them, they don't shoot at anything, spam my chat, and eventually just kill me.
Oh, I assumed you were talking about the Norwegian gravitas curse. Why not change teammates?
I tried, but they use different tags every time. Bach for life, Centuries of Slumber, Mom Slayer, Dragoons are goons. All the same person, all are targeting me.
It is Peter.
What?
No way.
Why would he tell you, as you phrased it, to just let it go?
Yeah, why would he tell me to let it go?
He enjoys this trickery. Perhaps it is part of a bigger game to him, and he awaits your move.
I see you, Peter. I see you. And it's game on.
Okay, I did not intend to point the finger at Peter. When the dialogue option was, it's somebody close to you, I was thinking like somebody else in his guild, in his clan, somebody else that he knows online. You know, maybe somebody that he trolled once when he was younger. By the way, like that happened in EVE Online. I read an article about it once. There's this guy who went to play EVE Online, and he was going along and building things up, and I don't remember if he was like in a company or whatever, but like getting things done, and another player like played him and killed him and took all of his stuff. So the victim of that whole thing set about this multi-year project to get that dude back and succeeded. I want to say that there was like an article about it in Polygon, and I'm not going to be able to recount it here, but this was revenge years in the making. And the article had interviews both with like the person who did it and the person who he got revenge on, who was like, yo, I did not remember that, but apparently I really hurt this kid, and it's like, now I'm really sorry for it. It was a really interesting article. I thought it was going to be more like that, not, oh, your best friend at shop class is plotting against you, go kill him. Not kill him, but like, anyway. I'm going to say let's do Logan.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub. Nice match, kid.
Oh, that's not a very good picture. By the way, we've never tried to edit this photo. So it looks like we can... Hold on, can we... Can we... Oh, we can go up. Okay. Because I was thinking something like... Oh, and excuse the frame rate. This always happens here with this. I feel like there's no sense of, like, height to it, though. Oh, we can give it, like, a Dutch angle here. Oh, God, what's wrong with her hair? All right. I don't hate this. Let's take this picture. Okay. Combat therapy.
Think Dr. Strange knows Merlin? I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword.
Yeah, so he got injured last time, but that was, like, we can't do his story quest next anyway, so let's go ahead and heal up Eddie.
The suit time.
Also, Fox McCloud had said that the skunk sprayed in front of their door last night and they couldn't sleep. Yeah, it's awful. It's like nauseating. That just reek.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Oh, wow. We've got a lot of people who can upgrade abilities. But yeah, so the thing is, we're completely out of essences. I might be able to do something attack essence related. But even then, with 52, it's like the lowest level.
Something for everyone.
All right, hold on a second. So we could upgrade his other altogether now. I don't think that's worth it, honestly. I think I'd rather swap out altogether now for some like blue or better level skill later on. Let's check out magic. Yeah, that's too expensive. And then Spider-Man. On KO +1 moves. Do I not have that already? I do. I've only got one. So with Eddie, we could do an upgrade to Tendril Strike. So it makes it quick, and I really like that. So yes, let's do that.
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
Because it strikes two guys, so if at least one of them is, what's it called? Like one of the minions that only has the one hit point, then he always gets to use it for free. Yeah, I'll not worry about that right now. Yeah, Groovy, I hope you had a nice Monday. Thank you very much for doing the Gran Turismo 7 stream yesterday. You hold yourself very still. I did not know, Grumpy, that you were in VR until somebody else pointed it out. And I don't think that we can do that. Okay.
All right, then.
Daily Bugle repost bot says, Colorado family kidnapped. The family was last seen rock climbing the Rockies before disappearing without a trace. Police are puzzled by the statues left behind bearing the family's resemblance and encourage anyone with information to come forward. Iron Man says, who goes through the trouble to both kidnap and sculpt someone? Wolverine says, someone twisted. Captain America says, or supernatural. Doctor Strange says, in some cultures, the statues could be seen as trophies or a means of intimidation. Magic says, it's literally staring you in the face. Doctor Strange says, what, may I ask, is that? Magic says, maybe the family never went missing, maybe they're still there. And Spider-Man says, spooky. Okay, well, maybe baby, but do you want to go look at it? Because if I was turned into stone, I might enjoy a little bit of assistance from... That's not done yet. From somebody who knew magic. Both the art and the person. Grumpy was saying that he was sitting for that VR stream, but when I work, my walk-away webcam lock trips. I also managed to fool my office's light sensor and it turns off. Oh, from just being very still? No. And I've already got a copy of this that I haven't been able to use yet. All right, gamma coil first.
I predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
Fine, you build it. I'll show you how to train with it, but tell that vampire we're doing things my way this time. And now we can do the Whisper Web. Eddie Brock has some real interesting theories, doesn't he? I'm usually not a big fan of the crackpot crowd, but if his underground contacts can give us an advantage on the battlefield, then sign me up for a tinfoil hat. Pay intel to modify general missions. Well, thank God I'm finally going to have a use for all the intel that I've been banking.
How's it going, boss? I have high expectations for this.
So we're probably going to air towards anything Venom related so that we can get some new abilities for him.
I even impress myself.
Spike Burst. Damage each enemy in an area. 10% chance to apply bind to each target. I really like it. Mindbreaker, Web Toss, and Guarding Strike. So Spike Burst is a lock. Let's redraw Guarding Strike because I've already got one that's updated.
Ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
Now this one is modified. It on redraw gain 1 heroism. I already have 2 of these. Let's redraw Mindbreaker. Devouring Strike. I don't think I have this at all yet. It didn't say that it was new, but it says own 0. Let's take Devouring Strike. Okay. We've set a research. I don't need a blueprint exchange. Challenges? No. Okay.
I'm here if you need me.
Okay, the yard upgrade. And I've got $500. Oh, right, the second punching bag. Let's put that up.
You know me. I'm always game.
Heroes will deal bonus damage and draw one of their own cards when enemies are knocked into them. So the big thing here, I need to remember to do this. Like Marquak, you are our sort of like tactics guru. It's not that I want like it's still a no backseating channel, but I'm gonna forget that this is an option. It's the trouble. So I'm gonna like open it up to Marquak. Don't hesitate to remind me. Bonus damage, and they get a card draw if we throw enemies into it, into our own heroes. Jab says, "Do you think there are too many characters in this?"
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here.
I would rather, Jab, I think, have more characters than I feel like I get to use than too few, for a very specific reason. If there were, like, 5 characters, and I could just, like, keep them all leveled up and work with them a bunch, I feel like the replay value would be greatly diminished. Here, I am simply not making as much use out of Iron Man and Nico and Blade and Captain Marvel, for that matter, as a Ghost Rider, for that matter, as I want to. And because of that, it yields like a real desire to replay in a version that I would like really level up those characters. So
if you can beat Carol in a straight fight,
thanks,
I'll let
Blade.
you skip training.
Got it.
Good luck with that.
So I don't currently feel like there's too many characters. I don't feel like there's more characters than I want to have in the game. I do feel like there are too many characters to feel like I have spent like enough time with all of them to like level them up and like give them all equal screen time, if that makes sense.
Good girl, Charlie.
Yeah, we're gonna keep petting Charlie. It's not even about the arcane magic ability that we get, or that we were getting, because now we're maxed out on that. It's more about we level Charlie up. Okay.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Is it Friday yet? Oh wait, we don't get weekends on this job. Join a hangout with Peter that he loves. Well, I mean, I'd love to do that. I mean, Peter, are you going to be available for the next 3 days?
Hunter.
So we do know that we'll have an increased chance to hang out with Peter at a hangout specifically if we take him on a mission. So let's remember to take Peter on the mission, which means that he doesn't go on a hero off. Lethal Pounce for Wolverine, Chain 2, full combo, gain 1 strengthen, 50% chance to apply 1 bleed. Holy hell, that's a really good card. Wolverine spent the day exploring the quarantine zones and spotted no evidence of movement in or out of the Sanctum. If Dr. Faustus is smuggling artifacts out of the Sanctum, well, he's not doing that because he died, his methods remain unknown. Wolverine did locate a Hydra observation post abandoned shortly before the attack on the Sanctum. Perhaps the intel caches recovered can shed some light.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
We got a modified Witch Storm. Apply 1 vulnerable. Nico met with Drum, aka Dr. Voodoo, who recently pursued a similar case of missing homeless in a New Orleans neighborhood. Nico used the staff of one to locate the missing people, and they discovered and shut down a small Hydra facility attempting to transform them into creatures of Lilith. Dr. Voodoo said, if S.H.I.E.L.D. can pay for a team to watch me, they can pay to house the vulnerable. If nothing changes, it will happen again. Mockingbird followed up, he's not wrong. I can justify the short-term expense as an outreach program. That gets us 3 months. Look, it's not a lot, but 3 months is better than nothing, for sure. Can we just move in on Nico so there's not quite so much dead space? Dead space? I didn't mean to title it Dead Space. We want the title to be visible as well. How about that? That right there. Whoops. Now, this might be like a Nico thing that we put up in our room. So can we take off the stupid things like this? Delete. And then I would actually... Oh, wait, we can move it down. Hold on. There we go. But wait, scale. How do you... Oh, look at that. I wouldn't care as much if it was smaller. It takes up so much space. Okay. I feel like I'm okay with that. Like, Nico's really, really undervaluing herself at 35 cents, but let's just delete it then. Okay. Well, see, now without those... Oh, boy, I really screwed it up, because now the titling is over too far. So... that looks more centered to me. Right there. And then... it's very touchy. I feel like that right there is pretty centered. Okay. That's like not even a phrase. Fine. She won't ask twice. Whatever. Done. Confirm and exit. So that seems like something that we could put up in a room, you know?
See you soon.
Okay. Do I have
Where
any
the hell
intel?
are
I have
you,
none.
Blaze?
I have 8 intel. Jab says, valid point there. Did not think of that. It just seems like everyone is underused. Is there a New Game Plus in this? I'm not sure.
I'm here if you need me.
That's a really good question, Jab, because if New Game Plus would give you, like, if you were able to import, like, all of your characters and cards, that would make it a lot more approachable to do, like, one of the higher difficulties. Yeah, and the way that I'm doing it may not be the way that it's intended to do, where I sort of, like, I deliberately try to level up everybody and bring them along. It may be that what you're supposed to do in a game like this is, like, or what they thought people were going to do was, like, choose 3 or 4 of their favorites. And I'm much more, let's give everybody a chance to shine. Okay, yeah, we're going to do our threat room. So who's our lowest level person? I'm thinking Magic. Magic or... let's do Captain Marvel. Now, let's look at her. So she's on a solo thing here. So it's less about tanking for other people and doing as much damage as she can. Also, we should bring some sort of a heal. 63 block, I like it. Oh, this is going to be great. Taunt, no. Gain 1 counter is nice. Gain 2 resist is nice. I do like that. Gain block. So, hold on. Can we do something other than knee strike? What do we have in here? Yeah, so every enemy is going to be targeting Captain Marvel because there's nobody else to target. So Cosmic Ray, even an unupgraded version, seems maybe better than this, although we do get block. Although, sorry, I'm thinking aloud here. The block isn't as important if we can organize it so that we're not taking any damage, which is how we've been able to do the others. So I'm going to swap out Knee Strike for Cosmic Ray, because every enemy is going to be on Captain Marvel. One step ahead is... So one step ahead, like, we're always going to have a lot of Captain Marvel cards, so I don't think that we want to have one step ahead. I think we want to have any other skill. We don't have any other skill cards. Okay, then what we want is another heroic. Consume all heroism to deal damage. So usually the enemies in here don't have a ton of hit points. Fist of Radiance seems actually better. Or Photon Beam. Photon Beam would probably be really good here. This has knockback, so we can throw enemies, and we get to draw another card. Okay, I like this. Okay, let's give it a shot here. And do I get to choose what... Oh, and you know what? This is the threat room. Hold on a second. Hold on. Do you want to do anything fun with her customizations? I don't really like this one. We have seen Marvel before. I kind of like this outfit. Yeah, I kind of like this one. Okay. So, let's hit it. Oh, wait, where do I set my, Do you not get to choose your... you know what I'm talking about, though. The consumables. I don't see that in here. We can edit the deck. Weird. Okay, well, let's, go in like this, then. Jab is saying if I was going to replay this, I'd pick a different team each time of, like, 6 characters. Yeah, that would be... I think that
be no sweat.
Might be what's intended.
The more, the merrier.
Okay. We're going to think about regroup, but we're not there yet. Let's do a quick jab. Taunt quick, but we don't have binary yet. And how do you get binary? I don't actually remember. Is it moves or knockouts? Okay. Cosmic Ray is a strong start. So we're going to do a ton of damage to somebody.
I could have made that so much worse.
And what's the difference between this one? On KO, gain 1 counter. Yeah, we really, really want to have 1 counter. So let's do Cosmic Ray on this guy.
Let's do it. At least Hydra Green is iconic. If you're a low-rent person.
Now we get the +1 counter.
Seems like it'd be cheaper just to replace you guys with robots. I bet
Now
Tony
we get
would
to
cut
go
costs as a
binary.
deal.
127 block, which is not actually all the block that she can get. Yes. Okay, let's do this. So, I think when she's binary, doesn't she get, like, a huge boost to her offense skill? Now, we can do this to gain some more block, but we're not quite there yet. On knockout, draw a Captain Marvel card. Apply 1 bleed. Well, at 171 points of damage, I'm not sure that we need to. Well, we could wallop this guy really hard. Except that consumes all block. I don't want to do that. I didn't realize that was a thing. Because you'll lose binary if we consume all block. So... on KO, draw a Captain Marvel card. Sure, why not?
It's about time. I hope you learned your lesson.
Okay, Cosmic Ray. So yeah, now we're up to 6. Wow. When she goes binary, look at how much more damage this does now. So, yeah, what's... I'm not good at 62 plus 72, but it's a lot of damage. Not enough to get these guys yet, but it is enough to get this person.
Not a problem. And what did we learn today?
Okay, quick jab. On KO +1 news. Oh, and we get knockback as well. So, oh, well, hold on. As far as I know, if we knock this guy into this guy, it still counts as getting a KO, so we get +1 moves. Let's see, I have 2 moves right now.
You'd think after 80 years of failure, Hydra would throw in the towel already.
Yes, 3 moves. Okay, that's good. Gain 1 counter. So we definitely want to end with using Bring It On to gain 1 counter. Gaining 63 block is really good as well. Yeah, so my last 2 card plays might be Regroup and then Bring It On. Damage and Taunt each enemy in a line. I will prob 120 points of damage. Okay, I can get behind that. Let's move. I'm thinking like right here. And then we're gonna do Photon Beam, because it's gonna kill the first person in line and then damage the other 2, so we still get the card play refunded. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see the mouse cursor, you guys.
Haven't changed their minds.
It's apparently gonna happen forever. All right, so yes, let's kill this person because he's kind of far away from the explodey pots.
Watch and learn.
Javison, well, like we used to say about the Op 4, they're not very good, but they are persistent. What's the Op 4? Is that a military thing? All right, we can smoke this guy now. No, this guy is right next to 2 explodey pots, so yeah, this guy's really far away. Let's get this guy first.
Ready up. Enjoy your nap.
Quick jab. So I might use another move to like move over here and knock this guy into that guy. Yes, let's do that. If I can. Here? Oh, I hope this is like lined up successfully. Okay, quick jab.
That looked like it hurt.
Yeah, so the more block she has, the more she can remain in binary. And that's... yeah, this is going great so far. Let's use Cosmic Ray on this guy.
I feel great.
Now, we have charged up another Photon Beam, but I'm going to say there's not enough guys here to use it. So let's instead do Cosmic Ray on this guy.
Is that all?
And then we've only got 2 minions left.
At least monsters are wild and unpredictable. These Rent-A-Mercs have no gumption.
Quick jab.
Not a problem.
Hello to Solid Chrome
These guys
Hickey.
got their tactics from the back of a magazine.
We have not yet done anything story related, although I guess we did talk to Eddie Brock. Yeah, there's now no more point in trying to go with a +1 counter because there's nobody left to attack. I could throw this rock at him, or what's the smallest amount of damage that I can do? Right now, it's throw the rock, actually. Yeah, no, let's do Cosmic Ray.
One more time. Wonder what the desertion rate is for Hydra lackeys.
Okay, I'm going to use regroup because there's no point not taking the extra 70 block. For the record, our maximum block is 283, so this is still well below that.
What's this?
And everything else is an attack. I don't think I need to do anything else. We're going to end the turn with 1 card play left. Oh, unless I want to redraw. So I have to say, the fact that Rain of Blows... So this was a mistake. Bringing in Rain of Blows is not very helpful because I would never want to get rid of all of my block in this environment. So let's redraw Rain of Blows. Good. Quick Jab is better. And... Bring It On is our failsafe. If all else fails, using Bring It On is not about the taunt, it's the +1 counter, because she's going to ruin anybody that attacks her. And with that, yeah, let's end now.
They just don't know when to quit.
Hello to Ronan. Evening to you. And Mark Mike is saying Captain Marvel is really showing the power. Yeah, Captain Marvel, like, I love Captain Marvel as... Every character plays differently. Captain Marvel plays like in a way that I really like, where it's about like both being the tank but also keeping some block under her belt so that she can like remain super charged up. I think that's a really cool idea. Okay, so I'm feeling like so option 1, I move her here, we punch this guy into the thing, and we do a lot of damage to everybody. I don't think it's quite enough to kill anybody, but I think it's going to be really good times. Option B, we could... Yeah, I don't like option B as much. Or Photon Beam. Photon Beam goes right down here. Oh, look, hold on. How could you not do Photon Beam? Look at that. Look at that right... Okay, so I can't quite hit both those guys unless I move, which I still might move, but this is going to get hold on, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not missing anybody.
This has
We basically just hit him with a DeLorean that was going 88 miles an hour. That was every guy. I mean, not actually, but holy hell. I mean, what else do we even have to do? We could punch this guy. Okay, we can't quite do that. I can still move and punch him into his friend, which is probably my best go. Quick Jab.
Which arm are you guys again? Arm D, B team, third string?
Ronan, I hope you had a great Monday. So yeah, now all we have to do is quick jab this dude and clear the field. This is going faster. I don't know if I'm more comfortable with like the character or like the way that this flows, but we're almost done. And then, I mean, regroup. Like, we haven't taken any hits, but we want to have as much block as possible.
It's about time.
Okay, let's redraw you guys, 620 points of damage she does at maximum rain of blows. That, as far as I know, that would one-shot Wanda. Like, we need to bring her into our next fight against, like, a tough boss. Does Captain Marvel lose binary the minute her block goes to 0, or would it be at the end of the turn? Markwack, that's a good question. Let's see if we can test it here, because that's one of the purposes of the threat room, to test things like that. So what we'll do is let's see if we can identify near the end of this round. I didn't redraw Rain of Blows. Let's see if we can find out. But I think it's as soon as she loses block. So let's go here. I have an idea on how to use that photon beam. All right, so right there.
There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating.
Yeah, you only got to kill one of them to get your card play refunded, and we are doing real good. So I can quick jab, but it's not gonna. Oh, it will kill this guy. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Hold on a second, because they're right next to this explodey pot, right? So maybe I don't want to do that yet. We could quick jab this guy into that guy. Oh, you know what we want to do? We want to quick jab this guy into this guy so that he's closer to the explodey pot. Yeah, okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's throw the rock into this guy.
I'm on it.
That gets us lined up to do the quick jab. We still get the card play refunded.
These monsters are wild and unpredictable. These Rent-A-Mercs have no gumption.
I want to do... If I had something with knockback, we could throw one of them into that. I feel like I don't have that right now. So let's do Cosmic Ray on this guy, because this guy's sort of like just hanging out by himself. He's not near a pot.
Think I can punch through a moon now?
Quick jab. Perfect. Okay, so now we hit this guy into this, and these guys, well, they mostly die, right? Yeah.
Tell him who sent you.
Okay, let's Cosmic Ray this guy.
Take this.
Okay, and now let's try the Marquardt question.
Don't mess with
So we got two guys left. I'm gonna... I mean, I don't know that overkill is quite the right phrase for doing 670 points of damage to a guy with 60 hit points, but let's see this animation for the first time. But also, our question is, she is going to consume all of her block. Does that immediately take her out of binary mode?
Next time I won't go easy.
Yeah, okay, so it is as soon as she loses block. Because that's a good question, Marquardt. If it hadn't been that, then what we could do is just use, like, something that gives her block again, right? But, yeah, that's... Oh, right, we don't have binary anymore. We can't knock him back. That's okay. I feel like this is still going to get it done.
Is that all? Seems like it'd be cheaper just to replace you guys with robots. I bet Tony would cut Faustus a deal.
Yeah, damn right, 3 stars. That went great. Not a fan of that, but I'm not going to redraw it right now. One thing you know what I need to check though, Marquardt? How does she get binary? Is it after 3 moves, 3 card plays? Let's look, because it does say on her card. We go here. Oh, and I want to switch her out of her, like, back into her regular outfit. Well, regular-ish. It's mostly the hair. I don't like the fact that she has different hair in combat than she has around the Abbey. Okay, Captain Marvel builds her binary state by playing abilities upon entering her binary state. So you have to play 3 abilities then. If her block ever reaches 0, Captain Marvel loses binary. But until then, the damage of every Captain Marvel attack and heroic ability is doubled. So, okay, so it's not offense, or maybe it is, but she does double damage on all of her stuff. Okay. That was really fun. New ability to upgrade. Did we get a Captain Marvel ability?
Think that ready to work?
No. Oh, that's right. We got a Logan ability. Lethal Pounce. Buddy, I would love to upgrade that for you, but I do not have 150 attack essence. And I could, like, burn some, but that's a lot. Okay, let's go do a quest.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Right, like we've done everything else. I feel like we've been around the Abbey several times. Okay, yep, Venom is not available. So next mission will be the continuation of the Venom storyline. This one will be... Do we want to do a story mission? I kind of want to do a story mission. Man, there's some really... Okay. So we are out of essence. I'm going to do defeat enemies. Besides, I want to bring Captain Rogers out here. Captain America, what's his name? Okay, now, it's a normal mission. Let's bring our lower level dudes. Let's bring Nico and Iron Man. Man, we haven't seen Iron Man in a minute. Yeah. Okay, with this particular crew... Okay, we're not going to need healing salve, I don't think. Let's swap that out for... Gain 2 heroism. Anytime I'm not sure what to take, gain 2 heroism is a easy pick. And then this is select a hero, don't discard their next played hero card. Discard the rest of your hand instead. No. Let's grab... I did not look to see what types of enemies we're doing. Apply 2 mark to random enemies targeting them. Okay, this would be pretty good for, like, Captain America, I think. Also, what do you think autocomplete does? Hold on, can I take these out? What does autocomplete give us? Focusing beacon, taunt all enemies in an area, draw 4 cards. All right, let's bring those. Do you guys want to know the total number of times in my life that I've played an RPG where I selected like auto level up? Like for the points and stuff? 0. I've never done it. I feel like if I'm playing an RPG where I have to like choose skills or like ability points, if I'm not doing that part, then for me in my head, I don't know why I'm playing an RPG. Like, it feels like to skip that part is to skip most of it. Now, I don't think we're going to have to rework Captain America at all, but let me take a quick look at Nico. Edit hero. Edit deck. Edit deck.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
No, that's really good for her. And what's her passive, by the way? 33% chance to draw a card when a Nico card is played. Wow. 1 out of 3? Yes, please. And then Tony is the one that I really want to take a look at, because again, it's been a minute. So he's got Blast. Oh, right, and he gets to redraw a lot of his cards. Redraw to add knockback, +2 redraws. Give 98 block to a ally. Yeah, he's more support in this than Nico's going to be. Mark target. The next Captain America played is not discarded. It's free. Redraw to reduce heroism. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. I like all this. If 3 Iron Man cards are played in a turn, +1 redraws, limit +1 per turn. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, hello to Patikin and everybody raiding over. Patikin, how was the game today? Maxine is closing a tab. Yeah, Patikin, how did it go today? I was like peeking in here and there. It's been a very busy day, so I didn't get a chance to hang out the way that I would often have liked to. Oh, let's get the red key card.
Still looking at me.
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
Yes, ma'am.
Apply 2 fast to an ally. I don't think that we're at the point of applying fast yet. Although, applying one of our cards. Well, maybe we are, because we do have a bunch of these. I kind of want to redraw that. Punch, knockback, and taunt. Okay. Let's... Oh, but everybody's already attacking Captain America. So... Taunt and quick. Okay, let's taunt and quick this guy.
Here we go.
Punch a dog to
Can't
death.
say I feel bad about that one.
Oh, Marquack. Wow, Marquack is saying, don't forget that you can get a bonus by knocking enemies into your teammates. I'm not even kidding, Marquack. Thank you, because like it really does remind me that I should... We don't have anybody that does repositioning here, but let's definitely try to do that. What I need to do is do it a few times, and then I'll remember. It's kind of like learning that you can shove enemies into one another. As soon as I started doing that, then it became part of the strategy. So... I'm feeling like I might mark this guy for 2 marked and 2 vulnerable. Wow. Redraw to add 2 nearby enemies get marked as well. Jesus, that's really good. Let's do it. Oh, but by nearby. Okay, so... Hold on. We can do this better. Yes, okay. We're gonna knock this guy into there. I can't knock him into one of our own guys just yet, but we can punch him over here.
Engaging.
Fair enough.
Well, that's interesting.
And now we can mark that target. We're gonna hit the 2 dogs as well. Yes, and then after this we have 1 card play, which honestly I'm not really sure what to do yet. The next Iron Man card is not discarded. Okay, let's redraw this one and then play it.
I'm saving my energy. Precisely what I needed.
Now we're not going to discard this when we play it.
This should be good.
So we get to do it again in 2 turns if we want to.
Focus on Tony's target.
Now what we need to do is hit that guy into the explosive, which I can't do right now. Let's replace air superiority. We're going to redraw this. Oh, balls. I always forget that that's how that works. Right. So I could redraw it again. Let's redraw blood magic. We got another hero combo. Yeah, that's not helpful. Okay, here's what we can do. Hey, Nico, can you, kick that in there? Wait, why? Do it. Do the thing. It won't, for some reason. So I can't kick this in to, like, destroy that. I could kick it into both of those guys. I mean, that would still do a lot of damage. Let's do this.
You asked for it.
Okay, I'm out of redraws. I do have 1 card play, but the only card I can play is Mark Target Plus, which would then discard it. I feel like that's wasteful. Captain America could shoulder check this guy. Well, I mean, I don't care who does it. I kind of want Cap to do it.
Times like this, I miss fighting the Red Skull.
Okay. That's... Rather than, like, completely waste a card play, let's get this guy set up, because it's Mark II, so it'll carry over to the next round.
Sure, why not?
I see what you're after, Stark.
But I very much want to knock an enemy into, like, one of our heroes, because we get to draw one of their cards as well. Okay, that... Oh, no, we got another redraw. Well, then let's redraw this to add another 30 points of damage. Boy, I'm still rethinking, because I could do this, but I'm out of card plays. Okay, yeah, so let's add 30 more points of damage to this. And... Mark, you had asked about discards. We did find something else that discards do, but I'm trying to remember what it is. Oh, yeah, like one of the yard upgrades makes it so that if you discard, you get something. What do you get? I don't remember. Let's discard this. One vulnerable and roulette. Let's discard this, because don't you get like another card play or a redraw or something? No, I got nothing at all. Okay. Marquack, I still don't know what discarding does. There is a point to it, but I'm forgetting what it is right now. Or wait, did I get a move back? Hold on. I did get a move back. Marquack, maybe that's what it does. That is not super helpful. It's a little helpful. Okay, that's the end of the turn.
Try harder next time.
I hope you're feeling strong today, because you're going to have to deal with one of the fallen.
I really regret not keeping that card that lets me apply vulnerable. Habanero Dart. Your preparations in the shop class have paid off. The Habanero Dart has been added to your combat item wheel. This will apply 2 vulnerable to fallen Sabretooth. Okay. I feel better about not having that now. Empower Plus. Draw a heroic card. Change the cost of all heroic cards. All of them, you guys, to 0 until the end of the turn. Is there any reason not to play that first? On KO, restore 58 damage to 58 health to Nico or an ally selected randomly. Well, hopefully it goes to Captain America because wait. Okay, let's think about this for a second. No, this is still the right thing to do. Let's do this. Wait. What if we no. See, I want to kick this guy into Captain America, but nobody here can do it. Nobody else is in the right position for it. Wait. Tony could throw this guy into Captain America. That would be fun. Oh, and this is the guy that's super vulnerable, too. Let's do it.
Nice armor.
Captain America
Pity
punches
if someone
him.
punched a hole in it.
And we got a card. Look at that. Give 98 block to Iron Man or an ally and +2 redraws. Okay, so we're going to do Empower. This is going to give us another heroic card and make this one, this one, this one, and this one all cost 0 heroism points. Yes, let's do this.
You need this more than I do.
Okay. Job 1, this guy. So let's make him vulnerable. We're going to use Habanero Dart on him. Yes?
How about this one?
If I can't heal up, she'll do it for me.
Damage them or a random enemy nearby 4 times. Let's really focus in on Fallen Sabretooth. So, is there anything else we can do to make this more potent? He's not targeting Captain America, and Captain America does not have full health. Damage every enemy. That's appealing, but let's do the hero combo. And we don't need to redraw it at all, so let's do this.
I'll lead, you follow.
Yeah, we just
Wow, that's a half a Captain Marvel right there. Okay, now we're gonna do Witch Storm. Target enemy, damage them, or random nearby enemies 4 times. There's a non-zero chance this is gonna kill 3 people. No, it's not. Okay, all right, hold on a second. Can we maneuver this guy closer to Fallen Sabretooth? Not without discarding something. And I could discard Spang, I feel like. Let's discard this, and let's test our theory that I'm going to get a new move card. Oh, wait, I can't discard at all? Okay, I guess I can't do that anymore. New plan. Witch Storm. That guy. Okay, now we can hit both of them. That's all I really wanted to do.
You'll only see this once.
Holy.
It's supposed to be all big and bad.
Oh, did he just leave? He just left. See you later, dog. Okay, so that it doesn't expire or whatever, let's go get the key card. And Captain America is kind of between two explodey barrels, so we're gonna have him do it so that he moves a little bit and doesn't get exploded. By the way, Patikin, how would you say that Hogwarts Legacy is running for you? Because from what little I've seen, it runs perfectly. Like, there's a high degree of graphical fidelity, but it also just runs really well. Okay. I can redraw, but I don't have any moves or any plays, and I frankly really like all of my cards, so we're not going to redraw anything. And this dog is going to attack Nico. I mean, I can't do anything with this, right? Like, I can't... Oh, I can? That's weird. So, I guess Iron Man could just do, like, Oh! He stands at distance. Oh, I didn't know about this. You guys, look at this. He'll move over there and blow up the barrel on that dog.
Let's do it.
I don't think I knew that you could just target those directly like that. Patikin says, it's running great. There are some stutters sometimes, but that's mainly when going into different areas in the castle. So it's like caching up, basically. That's everything. Okay, so we might get some more dudes who come out, but...
I know that wasn't your signature.
Where do they keep finding these guys?
They haven't changed their minds yet.
Oh my god! Is the voice actor for Captain America the same guy who plays Command in XCOM 2? I don't know why that suddenly occurred to me, but when he said that line, I suddenly flashed over to XCOM 2. Marquardt, you're really good at like looking at things. Can you see in Marvel's Midnight Suns the voice actor for Steve Rogers and/or Captain America? Did that voice actor also play in XCOM 2? What the hell's his name in that? He wore the sweater vest in the first game, and then the second game. I think that's the same voice actor. He sounded so familiar right there. Anyway, let's not spend our lives on that. Oh, you know what I do have? No, although this is really good too. I was going to use air superiority, which would win us outright, but I don't have any. I need 2 more points of heroism. Oh, look at this. Nope. Heads up.
Uncle Tony's got your back.
I'll get you next time.
Now air superiority, and I think this is going to kill everybody.
I'm saving this for a special occasion.
Hopefully they learned their lesson, but we all know that's wishful thinking.
Marquardt is confirming his name is Brian Bloom, and he was the voice of Central in XCOM 2. That... I don't know what it was about his delivery on that one specific line of dialogue, but all of a sudden, that's who I heard. And no, I'm sorry, we can't with this. You can't even see Nico. She's peeking out over like a dinner plate. Oh, this feels non-salvageable, honestly. Okay, can we change their formation? Well, that's... They're coming, Captain America. They'll get here eventually. They're a bit off into the distance. No, we can't do mob. Same problem. Although, hold on, from the side, that looks okay. Can we... So what I want to do is not have that Order of the Midnight Suns there. This is okay, I feel like. Or at least move it. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Look at that. I am okay with this. Thank you very much for looking that up, Mark Quack. Patine was saying, I do have to say, on Hogwarts Legacy, people who have performance issues usually have less RAM and VRAM. You really need 32 gigs of RAM to run without issues. Maxine is saying, wait, 32? Are you kidding? Patine is saying it's not the only game that asked for 32 recommended. It's not that rare of a thing anymore. Maxine is saying, that's crazy. And Maxine is saying, why do you think I upgraded to 32 gigs years ago? I'm pretty sure that this gaming PC here has 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I feel like Iron Man is a little bit like recessed there, but whatever. And then we got a bunch of essence, which is exactly what we needed to do our upgrades. So now our goal is to move through the evening, and then we're going to do the Venom DLC. Or the next Venom mission. When you add up the number of hours that I've listened to Brian Bloom be central in XCOM 2, the fact that I didn't peg him in this at all, he's a really good Captain America, by the way. Join a hangout with Peter Parker. Oh, right. We were supposed to go with Peter. Not that anybody wants to hang out on a...
Oh, my friend sense is tingling.
Night like this. It's pouring rain out. So, who do we want to do our... What's it called to? Our compliment. Spider-Man. Iron Man's actually a little bit lower. Yeah, let's do Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is our lowest level 3, I feel like. Or wait, what about Logan? We just complimented Logan, so I'm not sure this will work. Logan or Eddie, we should probably do.
Well met.
No, not compliment again.
Now goes it, Hunter, or is it
compliment?
the Hunter?
I envy your hunting skills.
All right, I'll allow it.
Blade said it was weird that I sleep with my guns. It's called being prepared. Look it up.
I feel the knowledge behind every word you say.
Thanks. I do enjoy flattery.
Hi.
Oh, Nico plays piano? I don't think we've ever seen her do this before. Okay, we've used our compliments. Let's pet Charlie. She's in the forge. Also, remember what level it was for us to go try the combat challenge?
What you doing, Charlie?
What level are we? Are we 16 yet? We're 15. I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's go try the midnight challenge, since you can only try it once a night. And that is in the garden, yeah? Pretty sure. Yeah, God, it's like this system has been running everything so well that I really haven't had to take a look at what the specs are. I will... Now y'all got me thinking. I know it's more than 16. I don't know if it's 32 or higher than that. Also, Patine was saying that when he was playing, he did see that it was using a full 12 gigabytes of RAM. I hope the next generation of NVIDIA cards are a little bit more sensible than the 4090s. They really feel like they're... a lot of money for not a lot of return. Right. So I'm pretty sure that this is a level 16. But maybe I'm feeling cocky because the last couple missions have gone super well. Let's give it a shot.
That is something.
Yeah, we're one level shy. Patina's saying that, not sure how much RAM it was using. I only checked the GPU stuff. Well, VRAM, not RAM, yes. Jab was saying that he put 64 in his for what he was spending. It did not seem to be worth being cheap on RAM. Okay, stupid mouse cursor. Defeat 16 Lilin within 4 turns to complete the trial. You know what we should do? We should change the game capture so that it doesn't show the cursor anyway. So even when it's there, you guys wouldn't see it. 16 Lilin within 4 turns.
If you remember from the last trial, I told you that Hippus was consumed by his brother, Set, who absorbed his power. It was this betrayal that showed the Elder Gods, including Chthon, the path towards their own corruption.
These are tough. Do I know anything about a Revenant? Always targets the last unit to gain bleed. If any soulbound unit has health at the end of turn, automatically revive and equally distribute health between all soulbound units. Oh, these guys are soulbound with one another. Okay. Equally distribute health. So the more that we kill one of them, the weaker both of them will get. Okay, at least I understand how that goes. All of the heavy attacks are coming at Charlie, and I don't like that because Charlie has way fewer hit points and no block. So here's what we're gonna do. This refunds the card play and applies vulnerable to this soulbound unit.
Your mother. Apparently she is promiscuous.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, we gotta save up for Annihilation. It's my favorite move in the whole game. So, let's... It's not gonna kill him. Maul also applies one vulnerable. Redraw to add plus 25 damage. Why not? Okay. And let's just do it again. We're gonna hit this guy as hard as we can. Okay, now we get to kill. All soulbound enemies must be KO'd on the same turn to be truly defeated. If a soulbound enemy is still active, all other soulbound enemies will be revived. Soulbound enemies evenly distribute their health when revived, so taking down one can make the rest weaker. Yes, understood. Now, that does also qualify as having, like, removed one. Or defeated one. I'd really like to try to hit this guy a little bit. Okay, Charlie, can you... Oh, I've used all my heroism. On KO, draw a card. Okay, let's do this.
Now that was something.
Wild Strike. Gain 1 vulnerable. Well, here's the good news. No one on the field is attacking Hunter. So we can do that to this guy, and I don't think that the vulnerable is going to hurt us. I guess we're going to find out. And that leaves him very little health to redistribute to his friend.
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
Okay. I feel like that's everything I can do for this round. No, I don't want to do that. Draw 4 cards for free. Well, I'm out of card plays, so let's go. I don't like it when they punch my dog. Oh, they add more guys that they're soulbound with. And suck a huge amount of damage away from them, or lives.
I don't think we'll be seeing any serpent men. But in his heyday, Set created his own personal army, much like Lilith and her children. He seemed to have an unusual fascination with Earth's various reptile species.
So we're going to use Mindbender on this guy, because we're going to get 2 heroism points. Before I do that, I'd love if we can possibly get any of them to be vulnerable. Let's knock back this guy into this guy.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Here we go. Apply 1 vulnerable. Okay, so think about it for a second. We're going to redraw this twice. Then we're going to use it on this guy to get vulnerable. Then we're going to... So, yeah, if I use Mindbender on this guy, he goes over and attacks his friend. But I get a lot more. Yes, okay. Oh, but then I won't have any card plays. What I want to do is get as many points as I can and everybody in a big cloud so that I can do Annihilation on them. Let's do Mindbender on this guy, and he's going to go attack his friend twice and make him much more vulnerable to death. I don't know how Charlie doesn't die here. Now, Annihilation does 200 points of damage to everybody right here, which is really good against the Soulbound crew. I guess this guy right here is kind of wasted on, so I don't have to worry about getting that person in there. But right there, that messes him up real good. The trouble is that doesn't actually solve very many problems for me, because this guy still gets to attack Charlie. This guy's not going to attack anyone, nor is this guy, and this guy can kill with a single hit point. And this guy still gets to attack Hunter. So a better option would be to save Annihilation and line these guys up to do more damage. Our last card play could be Fortify. And possibly throw the rock. No. Yeah, I need to do some damage to this guy so that he doesn't attack Charlie. Arg. Okay. Here's what we're going to try to do. We're going to throw a rock into him so he doesn't attack Charlie. We're going to throw a rock into this guy so he doesn't attack Charlie. Now this leaves me 2 points heroism less, which moves me further away from using Annihilation. Then I'm going to use my move. Oops. Then I'm going to use my move to shoulder check this guy, and I'm trying to taunt him so that he will attack Hunter instead of Charlie. Because I think when you damage these guys, they get taunted. Yes. And now we're going to use Fortify so that we can eat this damage and do counters on them. If I redraw it once, oh wait, if I redraw it, I don't think it comes back. I don't think it's like Iron Man. I think if I redraw it, I trade this in for 1 heroism. So that's why I'm not going to redraw it. So let's use this.
The advantage is mine.
Okay. Is there anything else I want to do with my redraws? No one's attacking Charlie, and I don't want to change that. I think we're gonna leave it the way that it is. They're gonna break through her block. I don't think she's gonna take very much damage after that. And I think she's gonna deal out a lot of damage with her, what's it called? The only thing I could do a discard. I could discard this, and Charlie could do maybe a move to throw that guy into that guy. Is it worth it? It's like 20 points of damage. Yeah, let's not trade out a 50-point attack. Yeah, let's just go.
Lilith would be well by your weakness.
All right, now they're going to redistribute their health, and they might draw somebody else into their network. Yep. Okay.
If you believe everything an old witch will tell you, when the now corrupt Set descended upon the Earth, he used the prevailing reptiles of the time, dinosaurs, to create his physical form.
Okay, I like apply 2 marked to everybody in this group, because 3 of those guys, that means that we can down them for free. And we get 2 more heroism so that we can use Annihilation to its maximum effect. Let's open with this.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Okay, Annihilation will be our final play. I would like to move this guy in closer to everybody else so I can use Annihilation on everybody all at once. And let's use the Marquardt ability to throw this guy into Charlie so that we hopefully get another card as we go.
This is a serious.
And we get to double it. Oh, wait, but doubling is it only for attack cards? Attack card deals double damage. Yeah, so it doesn't actually help us here. Because we're going to do, what's it called? Yeah, let's do Annihilation. 280 points of damage to everybody in this. I can't quite get it. Wait. Right there, right? Everybody. Yep.
It is time.
That was great. Okay, hold on. Oh, I only need to defeat at least 16 Lilin, and the last guy's right there. So I only need to get him. Right? Okay, there's a problem. But not much of a problem. Nope. Oh my god, the final roar? That was what did it. And that's it, right? Like, we have to survive for 2 more turns. So there's nothing I can do for Charlie, not unless she has a heal that I don't know about, and no, she doesn't. This would be taunt everybody. So let's remember that we can do this to save Charlie, but other than that, it's just don't die for 2 more turns. Do I want to redraw anything? Well, definitely not Guarding Strike, because I could use all of that. No, not really. Okay, that bleeding sucks. Oh, man. The odds of surviving this, I didn't realize how much she was bleeding. So she's also wounded.
For those lumbering beasts, when autumn came to destroy Set, the ensuing battle lasted for thousands of years and drove them to extinction alongside their fallen admirer.
The untold price of being favored by the Elder Gods.
Okay, let's do bite on this guy. It doesn't matter where they get knocked into.
I am impressed.
Okay, good. Let's do bite on... Oh boy, we might have to do a sacrifice play for Charlie. Here's what I'm thinking. As long as... So if Hunter does anything... If Hunter plays any cards, she takes damage. And she doesn't have a lot of damage to take right now. So... If what we can do is we could move Hunter and, like, body check that guy and take him off the board. So now we've got this guy attacking Charlie and this guy attacking Hunter. If Charlie attacks this guy, then this guy also queues up to attack Charlie and probably doesn't hit Hunter. Oh, wait, we might be able to do something here with Symbiote Bind, though, as well. Is there any way to not have any attacks come in this turn? No, because if she plays a card, she takes damage. Yeah, I'm a little bit... So, if I understand correctly, she won't take damage from doing this because it's not a card play. Right, okay. So, now all I need to do is not have this guy... If they both attack, I think both characters die, or get close enough to death that we just lost. So, a better plan is... maul this guy to taunt him and actually redraw it twice.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
And now if we bite him, he takes more damage and remains taunted. This sucks. I'm really sorry, Charlie, but we'll remember you fondly and give you pets when we get back to the Abbey.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
And that... I mean, I could discard something. Yeah, so Charlie's going to be dead next turn. So let's discard Howl. And then we get a move. Okay, so yeah, Marquack, that's one of the things that you can do with discard. You can get a free move. Hello to Brian. Brian, I hope that you are having a great... Oh, if only we could knock him into Hunter, but we can't because of their positioning. So we'll just knock him into this stone wall and do some extra damage. That's it. Yeah, let's not draw... If we draw 4 cards now, then we're going to draw some Charlie cards, and regrettably, they will not help us.
I wouldn't go so far as to say Set is pleased,
Oh, we did it!
but I'm sure you've piqued his interest.
I thought there was one more full round after this. I didn't know that there was another... that we already did it. Did Charlie get knocked out? Yeah, Charlie got knocked out. Also, hold on, that's... They keep putting graphics in front of our characters. There. Wait. cancel, confirm, and exit. So I'm sorry, I was sort of focused on the puzzle, but we did it. We did it. We were a level down. Jab was saying, my honest opinion is that they're going to have to do something different. More power, more heat, more money is going to top out, if it hasn't already, for the NVIDIA cards. I think they need to improve efficiency, which seems to be what they do every other generation. The 1080 was a fantastic card. Then they did the 20 series, and they had very mixed results. And they did the 30 series, which seemed to be very, very well received. And now the 40 series is a huge amount of power, a huge amount of heat, and like it doesn't feel like the market is really there for it yet.
Oh, this looks like it's here.
With Set's favor, physical barriers that stand in your way will be torn down. Walls, barricades, and other natural obstructions shatter before the power of break. And that's going to be all of the, like, cracked walls that we haven't been able to get through. Let's not do that today, right? Like, we wanted to do more Venom stuff, so we did this. It was a long shot. I didn't think we were going to be able to do it. We did it. Let's explore the Abbey for the next episode. I might talk with Agatha if she has anything to say, but we'll do Abbey stuff for the next episode.
Break the wall, Hunter. I will be right here. After.
Okay, yeah, we'll see you later, Agatha. You're dead, so hopefully you won't mind. We've got a hangout to do. Jad was saying something like what Max did with the M1 and M2 processors. Maxine was saying, and stop being backwards compatible. It's probably a good idea, but people don't like that. I know very little about Max and Mac development.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
I do know that Apple is very comfortable saying to people,
good girl, Charlie.
Oh, sorry, that's 3 years old. We don't support it anymore. Buy a new one. Can I show you one of our new systems? Okay, is there anything else that we need to do tonight?
Hunter.
I don't think so. Yeah, we can't do a hangout. I'm just going to take a quick run around to see if there's any glimmers. I'm just curious, did she say something different here?
The old gods have been waiting for a new champion, and now they finally have one. It may not feel like it, dear, but you've done something extraordinary here. Finishing the trials is no easy task.
I could not have done it without my faithful companion, or my most trusted advisor.
I'm glad you've stayed humble, but now, I think it's time we finally got to the heart of all this. Where Wanda and I failed, you can now tread without fear. The door is waiting for you, Hunter.
Will you be there with me?
Of course, dear. I'll be damned if I'm going to miss the chance to see that thing blown to pieces. It's the closest I'll ever get to revenge.
And once we are on the other side?
Presumably we'll get some answers, but I don't want to make any assumptions at this point. I'll see you at the gate in Lilith's garden when you're ready, Hunter.
That would have been a better conversation to have for our next episode, sort of a refresher on what we're doing. But no, let's go to bed, and then tomorrow we will...
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Upgrade, we'll spend some of our essences, and we're going to do the Venom DLC. Patikin is lurking. Patikin, thank you again for the raid. I hope you have a great evening. Brian, I know that you don't, need our, approval on stream. I just wanted to say, I really think that you made the right call with that person at work that was offering you the Xbox Series S at an oddly low price. And for anybody that wasn't here for this, Brian was being offered an Xbox Series S for $100, which isn't a wildly unreasonable price, but it's lower than it's worth, and it seemed a little surprising. And then Brian had the money ready to go, but this person just repeatedly forgot to bring in the system. And like, oh, but do you have the money? You know, hey, Brian, do you have the money set aside? That just feels really scummy. And I think that you made the right call to say, no, this doesn't smell right. I'm gonna go get the console that I actually want. Okay, what's her edit deck? Right, patience. That's what we got. Okay, we got two competing invites. Blade says, I have much to say about Wolverine's Crash Morgan book. You, on our next free night, I can meet you outside your room. So, I mean, we definitely want to do that, but Emo Kids is kind of more personally important to Hunter, so I do feel like this would be the one that she would choose first. Hiya, Hunter, do you have time to talk about Emo Kids? I can meet outside your room on the next night everyone is available. Let's say yes to that. Let's say yes to book club, and whoever gets to us first, but we prioritize the thing that Hunter... Oh, wow. That's as bad as we've ever seen that graphical corruption. Okay. Not a problem. Let's do a quick save. Let's do our previous save. No one be alarmed. Like that, you know, we see that happen in this game for some darn reason. Let's... Okay, so it's going to go black for a second. And then as soon as it finishes, you know, we'll put up the break screen for a few moments here. And as soon as it shuts down, we'll start it back up. Jab is saying... It always takes a moment to shut down. Jab is saying Max had a real breakthrough with their video editing and rendering. It was cheap. Also, $3,000 computers were being replaced with small, cheap computers. I'm really curious how it would do with games. Jab, on the rare occasion that we've ever talked in this household about getting a Mac, it is specifically for its video editing capabilities. Like, it frankly just seems more cost-effective than to try to do an ongoing video editing suite, like an ongoing subscription to a video editing suite, which is what you'd have to do on PC, as opposed to just buying it outright one time on a Mac. I feel like the way that we use systems, we could probably get many years out of a moderately good Mac equipped to do video editing. Ronan was saying that, agreeing that it did sound really shady. Maxine is saying games don't run well unless they're made for it, because if a game isn't made for it, it needs to be emulated. Yeah, what was it called? Boot Camp? Isn't that what people use on Macs to make it act like it's a PC? By the way, if you're out there and you know what causes that graphical corruption, this is the only game that does it. Every other game that we play, you know, we played months, literally months worth of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, never had that graphical image come up. Where it's like, we start getting like macro blocking and stuff around things. Okay, let's go here. Oh, hi, Glimmers. Pick up all of that.
Hunter.
Okay. Oh, hold on. We've got something happening down here with Nico. Nico pauses her workout as you approach. What happens when you're backed into a corner, Hunter? Do you stick to your training or do you improvise? I mean, between the two, why wouldn't I go with the rare upgraded ability? I fight like you train, hard enough that no fight will ever be too much.
Ah, thanks, Hunter.
Witchfire is one of my favorites. We already have it, but you know, that's another card that we can burn if we want to. Okay, daily sparring first. And again, usually whoever we have the lowest friendship with that is available. And, oh no, Eddie is available. Oh, he's present, but we can't, do that. So, let's go with... Dr. Strange. No, Tony.
I guess I could show you a couple of things.
Tony's a little bit lower. Also, Maxine is saying, do the M1s... Oh, Jab's saying, I'm not sure you can still...
at least left me a chair.
Do boot camp. Have they done away with that? And Maxine is saying, do the M1 Max even support boot camp? I don't think Windows can run on it. Interesting. I didn't know that they'd done away with that.
Let's do this.
Okay, I have lots of essence. We chose that mission specifically so that we could do some upgrades. So let's take a look. our modified rain of blows we can upgrade so that it does increase damage for every heroism. We saw how potent that can be. 200, that's all of our heroic essence. So before we commit to that, what else do we have in here? Mindbreaker applies 3 berserk, but it also costs 1 more heroism. It's also very expensive, and I don't even have this one equipped. Let's not worry about it right now. For blade, I already have an upgraded relentless. Relentless is a really good one, plus 85 damage.
I think we've got something for everyone.
Mm-hmm. An upgrade for shield bash. Consume 33% block to deal additional damage. Oh, so it's like, it's green because you do more damage for it. The thing is, I usually want him to have a lot of block. Spang is not my favorite. On KO, draw 2 cards. That's not too bad. But at 79 damage, I'm not sure it's super likely that that's going to happen all that often. Oh, we already looked at that. Deadpool is all together now. We're not going to worry about that. Doctor Strange. So, okay, hold on. An upgrade to his axe. Apply 2 weak, enhance with 4, and 6. 176 damage per, so plus 76 damage for both.
For me too.
Well, I do use that. So when we have Doctor Strange, I've used this ability many times. At 40 essence, let's hit it. And I might, let's see if we can also modify it. Hold on a second, that's the previous thing.
Ready to work?
Okay, his axe. Let's assign a modifier. This is more essence that we're going to pour into it. Apply 1 bleeding or a 10% stun chance. Bleeding. In the event that he doesn't kill them, let's make sure that they die real quick afterwards.
Let us twist and turn reality.
Okay. So that's probably all the heroic upgrades that I'm going to be able to do. Let's check out Tony's. Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong panel.
Back again.
Okay, magic. So magic got an upgraded trapdoor, but doesn't she already have one? She does. Yeah, she's already got... This is a modified trapdoor plus. On KO, gain 1 resist. Would be a lot better. Let's circle back to magic. For Spider-Man. Special
Don't
delivery.
Stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
I already have one of these. Oh, I've got so many special deliveries. Okay, we have to burn some special deliveries because that's too many. I own 4 of them. Chain Strike. I also have too many Chain Strikes. Okay, so we're going to burn some Spider-Man abilities. We're going to double check on what we do. Okay, upgrade to Witch Storm. Yes. Yeah, we just used this. It's a super cool ability. I can't quite afford it. So let's come back. Let's get ourselves some heroic essence and make sure to do this one. And then Wolverine. Lethal Pounce. 100%. Yeah. 150 attack essence seems reasonable now for the damage upgrade. Vaulting deals increased damage. I don't vault nearly as much as I probably should be. So here's what I want. We want to burn some extra Spider-Man cards. Let's take a look at his deck and see what we definitely don't need. Because I've already got... Oh, hold on, Ileana. We've already got 2 upgraded Chain Strikes, an upgraded Quick Kick, and Special Delivery. Then we've got Opportunist, Spider Sense Plus, which is probably the first thing that's going to come out of here, and then Thwip, which locks an enemy down, and we do 50% increased damage to him. So he's got a really strong deck, even though they're all whites. Let's... Okay, hold on. We have a modified upgraded Chain Strike. Why are we not using this one? Let's cycle this one in. Where's the starred one? There. Okay, so that means that this Chain Strike, let's burn it. That way we won't get it confused, and we're good. I'm not ever going to want to have a second Spider Sense, so let's burn that. And then we have many special deliveries. So I could combine these 2 special deliveries and get a second upgraded one on KO +1 moves. I don't think I care very much about doing that. I think I'd rather burn these than upgrade them. Special delivery is good, but Chain Strike, yeah. I could take out one Chain Strike to put in a second Special Delivery Plus. Oh, wait, no. This is a... Hold on. This is a bonus one. I don't need a second card to upgrade this. Okay, let's burn this. And then if I'm going to upgrade one, let's go ahead and... Magic really wants to talk today, by the way. This Chain Strike will burn that. Salvaging a modified ability card removes the mod without destroying the card and grants a small amount of essence. The unmodified card can then be fully salvaged for a larger amount of essence. I've never done this before. A modification can be reapplied to any card using the Yard's Crucible upgrade. Okay, that's cool. I still want to burn this Chain Strike. Alright. Yeah, I don't know how we wound up with so many duplicate Spider-Man cards, but we're good now. And then I still have an extra Special Delivery. Right, let's get rid of that. Okay. Now, so I just got a whole bunch more essence to use for everybody else, and I might still upgrade this Special Delivery, and I could be talked out of, like, having an extra Chain Strike.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Oh, no, we don't want to do that yet. Let's look, if we did want to upgrade that for Spider-Man. 90 attack essence. Well, I mean, we just got a bunch of attack essence off of him. Let's do it.
Get it either way.
Awesome. Can't wait to see how this goes down.
Okay. Now, with the rest of my attack essence, we already did Logan. Yeah, I want to get some extra heroism. I really don't care about that one. That one I would like to upgrade, but we just don't need it as much right now. Yeah, Mindbreaker's not that good for us right now. Relentless is good. Yeah, this is an upgrade one that we can do. Let's upgrade Relentless.
We need any advantage we can get.
And then Captain America's was also... Oh, no, this was an attack card.
Tricks for old dogs.
Okay.
No excuses here.
Sure, let's hit it.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
Oh, wait, I could have done the Brooklyn Handshake. I probably should have done that one, but that's fine. We'll upgrade that later. So, my next question is, I would like to get up to 125 Heroic Essence. Let's see what cards we can burn to get there. Or we can craft for it. But let me just see if there's something that we definitely don't want. Let's go to Heroic cards. I don't know how to feel about Patience just yet. It seems really strong if we can just, like, hold on to it for a bit. You know what? Swarm is absolutely not my favorite. We might burn Swarm. Yeah, let's just do it. Holy Burst is another one. Where's that one? Damage each enemy and restore 162 health to each ally in an area. I am unlikely to use that, but I feel like we just got the heroism that we needed to do the upgrade. The only trouble is that I don't 100% remember who the upgrade was for. Oh, it was Witch Storm, wasn't it? Reduces the... I mean, I sort of want to do that one. Witch Storm is great. Oh, no, it was definitely... No, that's not 125. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember.
Advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
Yeah, I'm not too big on that one. I've never really done Spang at all. Okay, let's do Nico's. Because Witch Storm is great. Witch Storm is super cool, and to take the...
Haha, nothing's gonna stop me now.
The cost down by 30% seems really good. Brian is going to take off and says, have a great night. Mark Wack is saying, Boot Camp is probably just Intel Max. It's been a while since he's tried. Okay. Now, the only other thing is that I do have a lot of skill essence. I don't think that there's anything I want to do with it. except that we could probably upgrade some of these cards, like Mark Target.
I guess it is a tough
We got
decision.
some pretty good use out of this during that last mission. So if I wanted to assign a modifier to it, draw a card. Yeah. Absolutely. Let's get a free card.
Constant innovation. That's the stark promise.
We do one more, we upgrade the team again. So... let me do a skill card. Yeah, I love Heads Up Plus. We get free block. Apply 1 resist, gain 1 counter. I love counter. Yeah, let's do counter.
Been looking forward to upgrading that.
Training level increased. Explosives deal increased damage in combat. Got it. Okay, that is enough card business for right now.
I'll let you skip training.
Oh, did I say
Good luck with
Mark
that.
Black Ronin? Sorry about that. I don't think we need any. Nope. No. No. Okay. Although, hold on, we do know that Eddie likes the Metophile box. Let's grab that. I don't know how many Venom-specific gifts that we have, but the boy likes his meat.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
I'd lose a lot of underground cred if my contacts knew I was working with members of the Illuminati on this. Wait, you don't know about the Illuminati? Oh man, okay, so it all started with someone called Miracle Man. So if we can upgrade a second Venom ability, then we can get Symbiote Bomb. Do you ever get the sense someone is watching you? Because working with Symbiote is that times a million. Unnerving doesn't cover it. Okay. I mean, I'm not sure that I'm desperate for that. What else do we need? 6 missions with Captain America. 1 hero op with Wolverine, which I've already done. So yeah, what we need now is artifacts, because we can't get to the next turn. Let's see if we can upgrade 1 more Venom ability.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up?
And Maxine saying my MacBook
Sometimes I even impress myself.
10 years old, and I'm completely out of the loop what their current machines can do. Yeah, Mia knows a lot about Macs, much more than I do. Generate a copy of each attack skill or heroic in your hand, selected randomly withdrawn. I don't hate that. Okay. So the best defense, I've already got an upgraded one. Mark Target, we just upgraded and got like a modified version of, and Curse kind of blows. So let's redraw Curse, because it's my least favorite. Yeah, again, we sort of got a blast. Let's redraw Mark Target. Yeah, okay. So let's double up is a lock, and then let's take the best defense, because of the set, it's the most valuable. We can always burn it to get some points. You know what? Let's do some ability crafting. Let's check Venom's deck, and we're gonna upgrade one of his abilities. We just have to choose which one. Okay, Devouring Strike we don't have in here yet, so let's put that in. And then Insatiable Hunger. Gain 1 Ravenous, gain 1 additional Ravenous at the start of the next turn. Okay. Let's put that... So Symbiotic Senses is really cool because it allows you to do something without losing any Ravenous points, and you get to... you get an extra card. And you get +2 heroism. So I actually really like Symbiotic Senses. What I don't know is what's the upgrade for it? Oh, look at that. Okay, yep. So we're going to upgrade Symbiotic Senses. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put in Insatiable Hunger, and then we're going to upgrade Symbiotic Senses. Which is, yeah, out in the yard. Okay, that was just the wrong button.
The gods are fickle.
Marquack is congratulating Ronin on being the new Marquack because he keeps getting pulled away from the stream for work.
Practice makes perfect.
Yes, this is perfect. So, sorry, I didn't specify what's so good about this. what it is it
Caretaker
the
said I
next
need to be a
2
team
Venom
player.
cards do not consume
So I guess
Ravenous,
I'm
which is
letting
the
you
thing
choose
I
me
like
too.
about it.
They'll never see us coming.
I hope they patch his tongue soon. All right. And now we can do that research.
Later.
Okay. Symbiote bomb. It's going to unlock a new crafting item. Or, sorry, crafting...
I'm happy to
Yeah,
help,
crafting
Hunter.
item. Okay, we didn't do any intel ops because we didn't have any intel to do. And then war room upgrade available.
Where
Oh,
the hell
right.
are you, Blaze?
Whisper Web. Every general mission gains a random purchasable modifier. Unlocked modifiers change leader or decrease difficulty. Oh, what if it's like too high of a level?
Thanks, Hunter.
I don't know that that's going to be really valuable, but we've got the cash, so we'll put it in there. Okay, we've got 2 more things to do this morning. Let's pick up our chests. Jab has a Mac Mini. Hold on, let me just get oriented. It is over here. But all he's using it for is to run entertainment stuff on his TV. I really have not played with it much, but feeling is I'm driving a Ferrari to get groceries once a week. Hey, you still get to own the Ferrari. Yeah, back when you could, like, buy a copy of Adobe Premiere Professional and use it for as long as you wanted and install it and do all your work, that was great. As far as I know, and I have to say that I haven't checked it all that recently, you can't do that anymore. You don't ever buy the software. You rent it. You lease it. And wasn't there, I mean, people here probably know about this. Wasn't there some company that, like, did sell a lifetime license, and then somewhat recently they just said, no, just kidding. We're not going to honor that anymore. Your license doesn't work anymore. We're disabling your software. I'm trying to remember what company that was, but I remember hearing a lot about it at the time. It was not a company. It wasn't Adobe, but I don't remember what company it was. Hello to First Ben Joseph. Ben, I hope that you've had a great day so far. I don't want to dwell on it or put in a lot of specifics, but that was a very touching story that you shared in Mia's chat the other day. So I hope that person is doing well, and I did read what you said, that you've stayed in touch with family members and stuff. I hope they're doing okay, is really all I can say about it. Jab is saying, I know if I was suddenly going to start doing video editing, it would be on my 700 Mac Mini, not on my big gaming PC. Yeah, that's sort of the thought about it. It feels like... Okay, Logan? Logan, you're lit up on the map, my friend.
Hunter, you look confused.
We are both old, correct?
Ouch. I feel young at heart.
I mean, we have both been around for a very long time. Some things are still beyond me, like the microwave.
Man, was I glad when indoor plumbing became a thing.
I really don't know which of these three things to say.
It was inevitable. Humans always strive for more.
It's all just problem solving. Do you know what the internet is?
Yes, Nico says it is a place to look at pictures of cats.
Among other things. Learning how to type on a computer was hell. How do kids type so damn fast on those things? I sliced through my first one.
Sliced? How?
I pressed the space key too hard, and let's just say the claws came out. Change isn't always a bad thing.
We just adapt.
Exactly.
I don't know how people type so quickly on their phones. I just And it's not like the size of the keyboard. It's, I don't, maybe it is. I can hit every button except for the one that I want, and the autocorrect reliably puts in something unrelated to what I was even trying to do. I'm very impressed by people who can type very quickly on their phones. Let's do a compliment. Let's compliment Ghost Rider. I really have trouble working up a good relationship with him. Oh, I can't. Compliment Tony, maybe?
Yep. My glutes are still tight.
Okay, I'm out of compliments.
We'd become such fast friends, Hunter.
First, but Joseph was saying thank you. She was a very complimentary woman in that she matched First Ben Joseph in every way. It's really sad when things are on a track that feels very promising and then something uncontrollable comes along that sort of upsets what seemed like the positive direction that everything was going. Also, Ronan is saying Adobe saw the glory of software as a service. Yeah, no kidding. Why sell something if you can rent it forever? Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, then you can lease him your fishing equipment and the rights to fish on your lake and take a 30% cut of all of his take for the day. Oh, right, the threat room. That was the other thing that we didn't do today. Sparks says, hello to Sparks. I remember being mystified how people can type using T9 on physical phone. Type using T9. What is T9 on physical phone keyboards? I will say this, like the whole BlackBerry thing of having the physical keyboard, never understood that either. I can type not super quick, but pretty well on a regular keyboard. I know, I can see on the phone exactly where I want to go. When I type a word on my phone, it is a 40% chance that I get something near what I was hoping for. And hello to Samalander, who says... Maxine is saying swiping gestures, you don't type anymore. Maxine, even then, I can do swiping gestures, and I swear to God, sometimes my phone just absolutely locks in on like the word that it thinks that I'm doing. It's like, no, it's this other one. No, no, no. Hey, phone, after I've deleted the word 7 times, do you think that maybe you should consider the next word over in your dictionary? So Nico is... So we've got Nico and Doctor Strange. We just did an upgrade to Doctor Strange's axe, so let's do him. Let's check his... Oh, he's got a really good... Yeah. Start the next turn with forward card plays. So Agamotto's Gaze may not be the best one for this particular environment, but it's definitely better than the other two things that we have. I'll tell you what, let's swap out one Agamotto's Gaze for the Winds of Watum. All right. And then what is Shield of the Seraphim? Apply 1 resist to Doctor Strange and all allies, enhanced with 6 heroism plus 1 resist. That doesn't really seem very useful in this particular environment. I could be wrong, but I think we have to... Don't you have to have, like, at least... Maybe you don't have to have 2 heroisms. Screw it. Let's just do it. Oh, thank you for the follow to Dragomir8LFC. T9, says Sparks, was basically a faster way to type. I think you had to type the first 2 to 3 letters to get words. It was back when phones didn't have QWERTY keyboards, only numpads. Wow! I did have a phone, like a very basic phone at one point, but I basically never tried to use it to do any texting.
Academic
because it was so cumbersome.
I can handle this.
Force is saying today is Pokemon Day. Hello to Force. Yeah, Maxine was saying it wasn't faster most of the time, and Sparks was like, right? I couldn't get used to it and just type the default way. Yeah, so today was a big Pokemon direct situation. So let's use Winds of Watum to throw into these guys, because 2 of them die, and then we get the card play refunded. Although, hold on, that happens anyway. Maybe I should use Winds of Watum on a guy that's a little bit further out. Not that guy, because he doesn't take any damage. Ditto. I don't know what to do yet. Okay, let's do this.
Prepare yourselves.
Maxine is saying time to sleep. However, Maxine is not yet using Pokemon Sleep, so Nintendo is not going to have her sleep data. Centrifugal Force is saying, I don't know how I feel about Nintendo having my sleep data. Yeah, no, I personally wouldn't do that. Plus 25 damage for the rest of the mission. In your hand. I don't have many of those. And I haven't played 2 attacks yet. This is a single target attack. Yeah, this one might be tough with Doctor Strange. I don't know yet. Wait, where specifically does he stand after this happens? I guess we're gonna find out.
Let's give it a go.
Okay, so Bolt, nope, we're still not there to hit him with that. That's not gonna knock him out. Okay, we can get a free card play doing this. Samlander asks, is it weird that I put my phone down at about 6 p.m. and then don't pick it up before I wake up?
Lilith doesn't care about you.
No, I don't think that's weird. Sometimes I'll text somebody, but for the most part, I'm pretty offline with my phone, especially after the sun goes down. Yeah, this might get sticky. I don't know that I've got a lot of super options here. Let's redraw this. To Doctor Strange and all allies, but I need 1 more heroism to use it. So we could do Bolt of Bethak. That is so much damage for, like, just to take out a minion. Oof. I don't know if we're going to be able to survive this one, honestly. But, I mean, we could do this. But I really want to do this one. Okay, Bolt of Bethak. Here's what we're going to do. Blessing of Vishanti.
Watch closely. Just what this battle requires.
Then we're going to do this so that we get the resist. Although it is enhanced with 6 more. So let's do this. Okay, Maxine is seriously off to sleep now. Maxine, have a great night.
The light shines on the most dutiful.
Okay, so we did get a couple card plays here out of it. Let's do this, because it's free.
You've been deceived by Lilith, and it may very well cost you your life.
I've got 1 card play left. If I don't knock somebody out, which I can't do. So here are options. I can axe somebody really hard. It'll take away basically all of my stuff. Or I could do this. Gains a bonus while you have a minimum of heroism. Heroic ability cost. So, but this is enhanced, but this shouldn't take up any heroism. It should give me more heroism from what I'm seeing. So who has less than 152 points of health? Well, this guy does. So let's see if we can smoke this guy.
A moment of preparation. You should have that examined at some point.
Yes, okay. That's a pretty good ability once you get it charged up. Let's do... I actually feel like I want to play this, but not right now. Let's do Shield of the Seraphim. We're going to get +2 resist. Yeah, anything else... Let's just do this.
This should aid me in my fight.
All right, now I do have one last trick that I can do. I could bounce off of this and... Oh, kick that into him. I don't know. I feel like I really want to save my heroism, though. This is a lot of damage coming in at Doctor Strange. We could do a shoulder check into that guy. Yeah, it's the same amount of damage, so we might as well damage 2 guys. Well, I do want to read what Force had written as well. Son of a stupid mouse cursor. Force was said, I will say people who do not live with their significant others may not behave the same. Hold on, but I did miss something. They announced a new mobile game, Nintendo did, called Pokemon Sleep that tracks your sleep patterns, and you can unlock Pokemon in the app. Yeah, regardless of whether Nintendo has my sleep patterns or not, it just doesn't feel like something that I want to do. Oh, wait, we can kill that guy. Okay. At this point, anything that reduces the amount of damage coming in at Doctor Strange feels like it's a smart way to go. Because he's going to take a lot of damage on this round. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Did he just resist that? Oh, yeah, that's why I wanted the resist. I think, if I understand resist correctly, and I may not, it's a percentage chance to just, like, eliminate incoming hits. Or status effects. Or is it just the next 2 attacks? Because we blocked we blocked 2 and then the rest still got through.
Let's proceed then.
Okay, this is like 100 million guys. So give hero cards in your hand plus 25 damage for the rest of the mission. This feels like a good way to start. All right. Nope, none of this is kill shot, which we need it to be. How about... Well, for this guy, we could probably use the lower end one. Yes.
Prepare yourselves. I'm skeptical of your
Fox is asking, does anybody think it's funny in games when you get clawed right in the face and your character whips back and it misses? I'm not sure that I've seen that particular thing. I'd have to think if I've encountered that before. This is really dire. Okay, but we do get a kill out of this.
Let me show you the way.
Yeah, Doctor Strange, for the way that I've built him and like the cards that I have available, may not be very well suited for this particular challenge. Yeah, let's do Agamotto's Gaze. We'll get back both of those Winds of Watum again.
I haven't felt
And even if we don't win, I'm pretty sure that we still get the level up effects. Could be wrong on that, but...
Let's try this.
This one won't bother
Also,
us
Grumpy
again.
had asked something about, like, is there a common sense store? But I'll have to run back to it. Well, that's really nice and forceful. How about this guy? Oh, it kills him. Let's hit it.
By the will of the old gods. I am a sorcerer supreme.
Okay, let's knock this guy into that guy.
A moment.
But yeah, if we don't take the number of enemies down this round, like he's gonna get KO'd. So I am at maximum heroism. There's gotta be something cool that we can do with all this stuff. So the axe. We get to kill one guy of our choosing. We might as well aim at the guy with the most hit points. And the guy that's like off on his own, right? Like, why not?
Let me show you my power. It's in your best interest to quit.
Okay, Winds of Watum. My favorite.
This won't end well for you.
So, sorry, let me get what Grumpy had said. Grumpy was saying... Oh, this was a ways back.
I fully
Do they sell
intend
common
to
sense at a
make this
store
as
somewhere? My
miserable
kids
as
seem to have
possible
been
for you.
delivered
Fair
without
warning.
any. Regrettably, that is the art of being a kid, I find. Okay. 146 points of damage. Who... Oh, 148 points. So, basically... anyone that isn't this guy. Then let's get this dude, because he's furthest away from, like, the things that we can kick. Oh, that really feels like a lot of wasted damage, though. Let's get that guy.
Watch closely. Apparently, our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith.
Okay, so this would consume all of my heroism, but it would let me take that guy completely off the field. Let's redraw the last two attacks.
Let's give it a go. A gift from the ancient traditions.
Okay, Bolt of Bethak can now take this guy out, so let's do that.
Follow my movement. I wouldn't get up if I were you.
All right.
Follow my movements.
Okay, we're down to 4 guys.
skeptical of your
But again,
chances,
if we don't have enough
stranger
hit points
things
to
have
make
happened.
this. Oh, I'm maxed out again. So we should do some kind of a big hit. Let's use this so that the first 2 attacks against him won't apply.
Now you
So now, ideally, I only have to worry about taking out 2 dudes. And I'm out of card plays, so maybe that was not very smart. But let's move... Oops. Let's move here. And we're going to kick this... whatever it is. What's an above-ground thing? Burial coffin thing? Now, with one discard, I do get one additional move. I'm not sure that it's that helpful, except that it might allow us to kick this into them. So let's see if we can get one more move. Let's discard the Blessing of Vishanti. Doesn't seem to matter which one we do. Yes, now we get a move back. Let's bring this over here. And we're going to use our last 2 points of heroism to kick this out. Whoops. Okay. This guy will not do any damage to us, and I think that we even get to keep the extra protection, resist, whatever it's called, for the next turn. Oops. I was honestly going to use one of my things. Items.
I must be the popular one today.
Well, to be blunt, I kind of feel like we're going to blow that up. Now, that does a lot of damage, and it actually hurts everybody that I'd want to. Oh, we can jump off this. Okay. Let's start by hitting this guy. Now, I want to burst that, but what I need is a little bit of heroism to do it. So let's use Winds of Watum, and we'll even see if we can move this guy over closer to everybody. Actually, it's going to kill him. But it gives us the heroism point that we would need to...
Even a sorcerer supreme has room to grow.
Yeah, I don't know when we're going to have a better time to do this.
This won't end well for you.
Okay, I've still got 4 card plays, 0 heroism. Let's do... Okay, do I have something that's going to boost that up? Give hero cards in your hand plus 30 damage to the rest of the mission. Let's draw as many cards as we can. Draw 4 cards for free.
Watch and learn, my friends.
Wait, did that... Okay. Apparently that was completely wasted, so that sucks. I guess I'm at my max number of cards. I didn't know that there was a max. Let's... Okay, here's what we're going to do. Bolt of attack on this guy.
Let me show you the way. I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you. Fair warning.
Winds of Watum on... Okay, now this isn't quite ready to kill either of them. So let's do a Bolt of Bethak on... Now, where does this move me? Okay, I'm still... Wait, this does more damage. Okay, this gets somebody dead, which is what I need.
Watch closely. Lilith doesn't care about you. I hope you realize that in time.
Okay, now I've got 2 of the regular Winds of Watum. We could knock this guy into that guy.
Prepare yourselves.
As long as somebody gets knocked out, we still get our card play.
You should really stay down.
The odds of surviving this round have gone up substantially. Let's use this guy to knock into that guy. Yeah, I feel like we just got it. So one of the things that I've learned about Doctor Strange here in this combat, one thing that I wasn't really like appreciating about him is he's very good at support, but with like the cards as we've built them, he becomes significantly more powerful over the course of the battle, not just with heroism, but every time that we draw those cards that cause his hero cards to do more damage into the end of the mission, that's cumulative.
Very well cost you your life.
The more Doctor Strange cards you have, the more powerful he gets. He's sort of like, he's a momentum-based character, which I didn't really realize before that. Let's just move him down a little bit. Can I? There we go. I like that better. Confirm and exit. But I really dislike that little symbol at the bottom. Darn it, now we're into it. Let me take this out. And I'll take this out as well. And then we'll recenter everything. Or actually just recenter the title. That's all we need. Confirm and exit. Like that, like, is less of a comic book cover and more of like a poster. I really do want to put that one up in his room. But, oh my god, you guys, we're out of time. I really wanted to do the Venom story, but it is 8 o'clock, and that's our soft stop time. We did make a bunch of forward progress in like ranking up our characters and stuff, but I had absolutely meant to do the next Venom story, and we just are out of time. I'm gonna throw down a save. Sure, we'll save it here on day 1. Now, the good news is when we come back for the next episode, the Venom DLC story will be the next thing that we do. But I didn't realize, yeah, as Sam Lander says, it is Kyber time. Foxcloud is saying, so, Fox, what did you mean when in games when you get clawed right in the face and your character whips back and it misses? Is that like a commentary on like dodge animations? I will say this about dodge and block animations. In both of the Judgment games, but more in the first one, I was very disappointed that there's only like a one block animation where your main character just sort of like hunkers down a little bit. It's not a very dynamic stance, and it feels like with a little bit of extra effort they could have made it one where like your character is like actually reacting to the incoming blocks, more like Batman, if not quite with the same like counter ability. Anyway, let's go find somebody fun to raid, and we'll see you guys in Mia's Discord presently. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.